Blue skies. Can't be. Hello. Yeah, we are back with some feedback. Just need to send an invite.
If I fall in between the beats of your heart, in the space that is empty and feels the most dark, take my hand, pick me up, reignite my stars. When I dream of a light and I need it the most. Blue skies can't be found. I'll hold you through the clouds. Your light is fading out. You've got me beyond the shadow of a cloud. Beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow of a cloud. Beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow.
Yo. I need to like sidechain the mic to the fuck it. Let's go to Marwin, meet Beatwood Mac. Good to see you guys. Yeah, wait for a few guys to join and then it gets started. A few people today. Yeah, starting from Barry. I should probably post on the Instagram, but I can't be bothered. Oh well. Is the audio?
Don't stay, don't stay. You've got off all the fears, but I don't stay, don't stay. Blue skies can't be found. I'll hold you through the clouds. Your light is fading out. You've got me beyond the shadow of a cloud. Beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow of a cloud. Beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow.
Yeah, it's a track I've got going on with a really talented singer. Well, two singers, Fagan and Margaret. Yeah, just started working with them and we've got a couple of like very This Never Happened type tunes. Bit poppy, but very like nice and warm. Oh, thank you, Gavin. Okay, yeah, I didn't mention this in the Discord, but yeah, if you donate, you could jump the queue. And yeah, there's quite a few people today. I will try and cover everyone. Oh, somebody else donated. Karam donated as well. Sick. This down here. Yeah, so I'll get started soon. I'm gonna play some of the tunes. It's been a while since I've done any feedback. Kind of missed it.
I was young in the pouring rain when I met you, letting go
Hey, Julian.
of the thoughts that tried to control me. See the past and the light we share. You come close, I try to
be good. The track's playing really loud. It should be good now. I can probably turn it up a little bit. Yo, yo, yo. All right. Let's begin. So, yeah, I'll go with the donation list. Do I know any big DJs playing the Midsummer Weekend? What you mean a certain venue? I'm not sure. I don't really keep track of anyone in Sweden that's playing, but you could check Burns where I work. They sometimes have really good people there, like Black Coffee and people like that. But yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, people who donated. So we'll start with Gavin, and then we go in Clear and B, and then yeah, working through. What up? What up? What up? Fucking Dropbox. All right, sick. Let's begin. Oh, you guys can hear that, yeah. There you go. Or I might download it actually. Let's put it into. I've not heard any of your music in a long time, David. I'm curious. Have you still got it? Have you still got the touch? Yeah. Why can't I? There we go. It gets easier when yeah, there we go. Yep. All right, so this is Gavin, and yeah, let's go. It was all nice until here. You've got some dissonance here. Something's not real. Yeah, the vocal is detuned, obviously. I think possibly one of these chords as well could be better. The first one's nice. This is nice. But that vocal in the background is making it sound a bit uncomfortable. I mean, that might be intentional, but I mean, it does feel a little bit uncomfortable, but let's see. Yeah, I thought I think you could bring the simps up a bit. This area here, it's very well mixed otherwise, but I think the simps could just be a little bit more alive. I think just add a little bit of saturation to them or volume and bring them up just a couple dB because they're really important obviously to the track. But at the minute it's just like kick and drums. And yeah, the synths could come up a bit. The audio vibes, yeah. I did think that, Manu, that you're commenting on the start of the stream. Very spooky. Baby. Yeah, really, really nice, David. Honestly, it was it's very well done. I think it's just a little bit of the mixing, so bring up a bit more of the synths. Potentially, you could do with a bit of like high-end ear candy here. It feels a little bit too empty, I think. Potentially, just have a little bit of atmospheric things, a bit of like noise and stuff like that, just to carry it through. And yeah, I was hearing some kind of like like the playbox kind of stuff, like the crispy top end stuff. If you can try and fit that in, that would be. I think it would just kind of keep it interesting here. But this is all really nice. Like you don't really need to change anything here. And I like that your production. It sounds a lot more clean. Like you don't have any unnecessary melodies in there, and the sound design is really nice. I think maybe with the chords I would do them a little bit different, but I think that's personal. And yeah, you maybe need to fix this dissonance here because it's a little bit off-putting, like at the beginning. But other than that, very, very, very nice. Yeah, man, you've come a long way. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's all I can think to say. Could have a look at the stereo image, but I mean, not necessarily. Also, you could have pushed it a little bit louder. You see here, I've pushed it by 5 dB. I mean, you might as well just do that on your own. It's not like, you don't need to go get it properly mastered, but it just sounds so much fuller. And that'll probably help. If you do a little master on it, you could probably compress the kick a little bit and then bring up the synths a bit more. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. So next in, a lot of you guys are donating. And thank you everyone who's donating. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, cool. So it's Clear and B. Where are you in the list? Trying to find your. There we go. This is not. Is it downloadable? Yeah. Clear and B recently got into a nice editorial. Congrats, man. Are you still in there, or was it one of those? Was it a short trip? So, there we go. I'm still trying to get used to this Mac. Right, where's the song gone? Take Me Now. There we go. Clear and B is a very, very talented producer. If you've not heard his stuff before, I've done a song with him. Really, really good. Been in the Discord for a while. So I'm expecting something amazing. You're still in there, sick. Doing them big numbers. One. I am really liking it, but there is something uncomfortable about this. Yeah. I was wondering if it was just me. It's like maybe you're just not matching the same notes or something like that. I don't think it's anything like really drastically wrong. That? Is that like Street Fighter or something? Sounds like pure. I don't know about that, man. I mean, it's interesting, but I was expecting like a bass walk down, something like that. But you did a bit of a Yeah, so the track, it feels like the track needs a little bit of like this, like the opposite of what David's needed. Or even like gated. Yeah, composition wise, it's very nice. The groove's really good. It just feels very busy because you've got so much delay and like crystallizers and atmosphere. You just need to bring them down a bit and then focus it a bit more on the melodies. What melodies do you have here? Let's try and listen to what the main melody is. Yeah, it's not even too far off. Like that, dun, 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 dun. That's like pretty focused. Like we can hear it, but the other stuff is just pretty loud around it. What are you lot chatting about? Tekken. Yeah, exactly. It sounds like that, but it doesn't sound like a drum fill. Missing more dry elements. Yeah, I agree with Nick or Oni that it just needs a little bit more dry stuff, a little bit more space. Like, and you could be doing things like sidechaining frequencies out the way, like with track space and stuff like that. Let things breathe a little bit more, so you can appreciate the melodies and the vocal. But otherwise, it is really good, as always. Chord progression needs to be stronger, they say. I think the issue is you can't really hear the chords. Like, you can't really hear the bass or like the lower mids. It's just very, yeah, I think you get the point. Don't want to keep going over it. But yeah, thanks for sending it in. I can't really think what else I would say on it. Nice track, bro, but it does need a bit of mixing. All right, let's move on. Sorry, I haven't said hello to people. We've got Nors in the place, Jonathan, Mason, Alice Ved. What are you saying? Bloody hell, this is worse than the Texas storms. Oh, are you on about the Pro MB? Yeah, I got it on a sale though, and when you buy more Pro FabFilter plugins, they get cheaper and cheaper. So, and then if you kind of wait for a sale, not that they hardly ever go on sale, but I use them in every single project, especially Pro MB. I probably use that more than any other plugin at the minute. I absolutely love it, just for like carving space. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm playing the next track, which is Julian, I think. Yeah, Julian, and then we got Beatwood Mac. That's the best name. Beatwood Mac, I'm jealous. Okay, where's Julian? I want to hear the track you're doing with Taylor and... oh yeah, you haven't got the vocal yet. I got some vocal back from Taylor the other day, but it wasn't the best. Let me download this. Julian, the prodigal son. A lot of promise with this guy. Doesn't usually disappoint. Never enough for you. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Let's take off all this stuff. Alright, this is Julian Short's Never Enough. the vocal I got from him was clean, but the chorus was just not all that. Loving this so that could be a little bit smoother. I'm not saying put any like white noise effects or anything, but maybe some like echoing off, or so a little bit of a cut. Yeah, the little glass things are really cool. I really like it, but I think like the detune pluck, as creative as it is, I'm just not in love with it. I think it's like, but I think it's just personal taste. There's definitely nothing wrong with it. It's like tasteful detune, and I think I liked it a little bit, but not as a thing that's kind of like leading the track. I think possibly you could have had a little bit of that vocal in here as well. That vocal's really nice, like the tonality of it. I don't know how you could incorporate it, because probably that's all you've got. But maybe like some chops of it, put it into sampler and chop it up and stab it in, something like that. It could be cool to have it in here. But yeah, there's definitely nothing technically wrong with the track. I like the perks being like loud and clear. I think the mixing's nice. Potentially could have a bit more bass here. Really nice groove, man. Like the drums are sick here. Yeah, honestly, really nice as always. Like your music is outstanding. I think anything I say is like personal opinion, apart from this little transition here. This was cool here. But yeah, mixing is all good. I think I'm not completely in love with the lead, but that's just me. Yeah, can't think of anything else that I would add or change. Very nice, very nice. Thank you for sending it in. Thank you for the donation. All right, so we go to Beatwood Mac. Where is Beatwood Mac? Here. Yo, I might not be on traveling for a festival, but feedback is always appreciated. No worries. No worries, bruh. Complex Silhouette. Nice name. This is Beatwood Mac. I'm not sure if he's... Oh, he's in. Sick. Bit quiet. To filter the sound on span, you just hold Control or Command. Yeah, Command, and then click. Just a little disco. Anyway, let's move on. Wait a minute, is it warping? No. Something weird keeps happening, like here. Yeah, there. There we go. Yeah, you've got some weird... I don't know what that is. But get rid of it. Yeah, I agree with what people are saying so far. It's just a little bit sharp, the lead, but the mix has a lot of space in it, which is quite nice. Like the bass is coming through really well. It's not too crowded. The highs are really nice, apart from the sharp lead. You just need to do a bit of automation, I think, on things apart from the cutoff filter, like on the lead. So maybe play with the decay, play with the attack, maybe introduce some effects into it every now and again. Maybe put like an ARP onto it. So then you get like the notes doubling up every now and again. Just something to keep it a bit interesting, because you've got it playing for the majority of the song with not much else really supporting it. piano could be better. I think it's a piano. I think the sound of it could just be better. Maybe a different instrument or something there. It just sounds a bit thin. I think you're relying too much on this ARP in this track. I know there's a lot of tracks out there that are just like an ARP, bass, drums, and that's it, and maybe a bit of vocal. But I think you're like nowadays, I think you need to do a bit more. Like it's just not enough to carry it, or unless you really like adapt the ARP, or have some kind of counter melodies just complementing it. But I think it's not enough to carry it. So around here, the sharpness. Yeah, like it works well. Like this, the impact here was really nice. Like the drop's big. I can imagine it doing really well. I don't know. I kind of, it feels a little bit like it's been done, but that's being said, obviously things that have been done a few times, it means that they're good. I do like it for the most part. I just think you could just do more with the ARP and maybe just make it a little bit less harsh in the top end, but that's it. Otherwise, like I do like all the other elements. The vocal bit's nice, the effects are nice, the mix is pretty spot on. I think the bass you could probably chill a little bit. It does get a little bit loud in some places. Just put a bit of a compressor on the low end to tame it a little bit. All right, I can imagine it just goes out. Yeah, really good, really nice, but I think you could be a bit more creative. I've heard some of your stuff you've done before, and I think it's like a bit more creative than that. But I'm not saying it's a bad track. It's just like, for it to stand out. I'm not sure if I did get your donation. I'm seeing Beatwood Mac, and then we got Alice Ved, and then Folin music, and then my God, I need to learn to read. Bermuda. Yeah, I don't think I did. Or maybe you sent it somewhere else actually. I just got a notification. Maybe I'll just trust your word. Okay, so next we have Alice Ved. Let's fucking go. Alice Ved. Alice at the. Wait. This is in. Yeah, not this one. Where are you? Where are you? Aha, yeah. You can't see what I'm looking at. Let's give this a download. I need to understand this Mac. Like whenever you're in full screen, you can't put anything onto the screen. you have to do this, which is kind of annoying. Maybe someone knows something I'm not doing. Anyway. Okay, so forget you, Alice Ved. I think I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Is it Ved? Let me read it correctly. Alice Ved, yeah. Alice Ved. Looks like a big fat sausage. Hopefully it tastes like one. Don't need the limiter in this one. Alright, cool. Let's have a go. Oh, you donated through Get Me a Coffee. Yeah, I need to, because I'm using my phone for a camera, so I can't check, and I don't get notifications on here. But no worries, I got you. Thank you for the donation, guys. God damn, son. That's what happens when you compress and limit the shit out of everything. This gets very loud. Let's just chill this a little bit. Yeah, it's like you need a bit of de-essing. Liking the steady build so far. Wait. Beatwood Mac's just giving me some information. With Macs, you can hover over the green top left and go into split screen. Okay, wait. So we do like. Maybe I need. I don't know. Do I think if I something like if you hold your shit, never mind. It's like if you pinch your fingers together on the touchpad, it does something. Anyway, let's go. Really nice work here. I mean, it had a lot of energy. Really nice drop. Nothing I can complain about. It's all really nice. Yeah, that's it. Yo, shout out to Beatwood Mac. This is what I wanted. I want to see both screens. You guys can see both screens now. Put span over here. This is sick. Sorry, let's go back. That was really nice. That bass walk down could have been a bit louder, but it's distorting a bit here. I'm not sure if it's me. Let me just turn this limiter off. I'm pretty sure it's just. Yeah, it's like. I don't know what it is. You've got probably too many things hitting at the same time. Really nice. The vocal's good. It's you singing. It's not like outstanding the vocal, but it does the job. It does what it's supposed to do. What you could maybe do here is try and mute everything a bit more here, and let that bass thing stand out. Just cut. It just kind of plays over the top while you've still got all the other atmosphere things there, and maybe like as it goes into that drop, you probably got things overlapping into the drop, probably that bass walk down as well. So just maybe like turn it into audio so you can see the tails, and then you can just cut the tails and make sure that there's nothing overlapping, and then it might get rid of that problem there. I think what it is you're probably just limiting the shit out of the track. It looks like you really are pushing it quite a lot. So then obviously when you get like a big blast of sound, it's just gonna push it into the limiter too much. Maybe just chill a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to just move along a bit because it's very long. Yeah, I mean, wait, the track's not 10 minutes long, is it? No. It's just, how long is it? Yeah, it's pretty long. You could probably chill on like some, I know it's an extended mix, but you could probably chill a bit here at the end. Yeah, really nice work. My only bad criticism would be possibly just to chill a little bit on the master. If you don't know how to master, then yeah, no worries. Like, just put it into ozone. But just if you're seeing a lot of gain reduction, then you don't really want that, because it's just going to be killing the dynamics. It's like, you know, how loud do you really need it to be? Yeah, maybe your reference is really loud, so you want to like have it competitively loud, but that's not going to be the difference between the track getting signed or not, or it sounding good. If a DJ thinks the track's too quiet, they'll just turn it up. So you don't need to be like killing the dynamics in the track, because it can just cause you so many problems. But yeah, actually, that's a Beatwood Mac just said about tuning, that you could tune the vocal a little bit, just so it's like just a bit more harmonically pleasing. Other than that, I mean, it's nice. It rolls through nicely. There's a lot of energy. The drops are really big and massive. Big and massive. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I can't really think of anything that I would change that's like not personal taste thing. So yeah, thank you for sending it in. Thank you for the donation. Let's move on. So we're now on to Folin. And then I'll do maybe the guys who donated on the coffee thing. So we do Nick but yeah, I'll do Folin. Folin. I think it was the last. This here. So if I drag this up, I can't drag this up. Okay. What if I hover over here? Tile to the right screen. I can split my bottom screen as well. It's pretty cool. Whoa. Okay, this is blowing my mind. You guys can't see what I'm seeing, but it's cool. Oh wait, wrong one. Okay, so yeah, this is what we want. Download this. Never forget you. It's in my head. There we go. Nice short track. That means other people in the stream get a chance. Appreciate you. See, this is a bit of a sausage, but it's not actually loud. You can see that it's not like, but it's compressed a lot all the way through. But it's probably quite quiet. Okay, so this is I can't remember. Where are we? Where's the Streamlabs gone? There we go. This is Folin. Yeah, Manu, I think you're next. You can't. You can't see what I see. You're next in the Streamlabs. Yeah, cool. All right, Folin. Okay, so that sound there, that bass sound, I think it might be a personal taste thing, but I think you could possibly just EQ it down a little bit so it's less buzzy and it's more warm, because it doesn't feel like we're actually getting much of the nice warm kind of mid frequencies, which will be like around here. Yeah, look, we need this. It's more of a, you got a bit of sub, and then the sound is like kind of here. It should be more of a like deep, warm, growling kind of bass. Well, maybe it's not what you intended, but I think it sounds a little bit thin as it is. also, if you look here, right, you're... Oh, wait, I can hold it. Let's go. Yeah, if you look, this should probably be around here. So the sub and the kick is a little bit more dominant over everything else. At the minute, you've got this kind of buzzy synth that's louder than everything else in the track. So that you're not getting that like nice warm feeling from the kick and bass, or the sub here. So yeah, maybe just turn this down a bit or drop it down an octave, and then just filter away a little bit of the high end, and the track should feel a bit warmer. This effect here does feel a little bit like amateurish. It just sounds a little bit like you dragged and dropped it in. Maybe you can just have a little bit more natural effects going on. So say like you've got a little bit of delay going on from the ARP, but you could have some like big decay tails coming off the lead sounds, like record them, use them as effects. Or if you have some white noise, just use it a little bit more subtle rather than like a kind of really obvious EDM style white noise effect. Really nice work in terms of, like, the melodies are really good. I think it's just a case of the mixing, so just bringing down the things that I've said, like so having a little bit more in the mid frequencies. Could be what? Also could be a control room. What do you mean? But yeah, like really nice. You've done a nice job with the bridge here. Nice, like what's it called? Tension and release. And the drums sound nice. The chords and melodies are nice. I think it's just a little bit of mixing. Like a vocal would help, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary. You potentially could use a second drop here, though. So maybe you do something creative with either the melody, you evolve it, or yeah, you could do some slight chord change that might help. But yeah, obviously I think you need a second drop here. It's quite short. But yeah, that's all I can think to say. Very nice. Thank you for sending it in. All right, so we're going to Manu. Yeah, we'll do Manu, and then guys. So where's Manu? Where did you send it, Manu? Oh yeah, got you. Ah, you've removed the track. me see if this link's different. Yeah, Manu, can you refresh your link? Maybe I'll come back to it. Okay, so I'll listen to Nick's, and there was someone else who donated through. Where am I? I've lost the. Yeah, somebody else. Who else donated through Buy Me a Coffee? It was Nick, and sure it was you as well, Manu. Okay, well I'm gonna go to Nick or Oni.
I woke up this morning and I realized I was black. I started getting dressed for work and I did my regular normal things. I got in my car. I looked in the mirror in my car and still again I was black.
I love it already.
I drove to work, I had a nice cup of coffee with Fred and we went on about the day's business. Went to lunch and still again I remained black.
Yeah, that needed work. Everything else is sick. I love it. It's funny. The beat's groovy as fuck. The synth sounds and melodies are a little bit like, I think they are what they're supposed to be. They sound like goofy. But yeah, you just need to smoothen this a bit. Maybe echo out the vocal here. Maybe some kind of effects or something. It just it feels a little bit weird here.
I got this black in my soul. 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 I got this black in my soul.
Yeah, man, I'll be on for a while. Only if you donate $1 million. $1 million.
I got this black in my soul.
I think you could bring that melody out. You can see that it's really quiet here. You've got this big valley. I think you could bring it out more and maybe thicken it up. It's a bit like, yeah, just feels a little bit like naff and thin, but I like the melody. It goes with the theme. But I think you could just like bulk it up a little bit and actually have it a bit more centered, especially in the second drop here.
I woke up this morning and I realized I was black. I started getting dressed for work and I did my regular normal things. I got in my car. I looked in the mirror.
You should just have it repeating, saying black, 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 and then drop. That'd be very funny. It's funny because you're not black. That's what I love about it. But yeah, man, it's sick. It's funny. I enjoyed it. I mean, I don't listen to this kind of music, but I would definitely appreciate this if I was out. I'd be Shazamming it. Nice work. You just yeah, a little bit of work, maybe a little bit of improvement on this lead here. I can't imagine there's much. Yeah, you can't do another drop here. No, I don't think. Oh, it's quite short, isn't it? It's really short. Yeah, you need to do another drop, but then I imagine that's all the vocal that you've got. Maybe you just take over with like melodies and some kind of like bass stabs and stuff like that. And the drums, you could just do a second drop. Do a third drop where it's just saying black, 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 black. And then that's it. You got a banger. I think that track will do well. It's just because it's funny. It's entertaining. That's what music is supposed to be. All right, cool. Thanks for sending it in. Yeah, I think he probably knows to extend it. It's just obviously like it's still in the testing stage or the demo stage. Okay, cool. So I'm a bit confused. Who am I going with now? So yeah, back to Manu. Here. Okay, it's working now. Hello, Manu. That's what you look like. Didn't know that. Where are you from, Manu? You look, if I was to guess where you're from, say Danish, Norwegian. Probably wrong. I've lost the song. Where is it? Here. There we go. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. It's a goofy tune. No audio. Well, you can't hear me. What? It looks like it's moving. Oh. Maybe I just wasn't talking. I deleted it. Alright, cool. What up, Andrew? This is a very well mixed track. This is kind of the shape you want. Not that you should ever go for a certain shape, but you can see it's very well balanced. Let's go back here. This is kind of what you want. So look, we've got a nice bit of low end here, a bit of sub, a little bit of warmth here, and then we got the melodies coming through nicely, but they're not too loud, nothing's poking out. And then the high end is almost as loud as the kick and bass. If you do that, you're going to have like a nice balanced mix. might be a personal taste thing, but I think you could have had a bit more impact here. It just kind of just went back into the groove and didn't really pay off. But yeah, probably just personal taste. Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of was expecting something new to come in here, just 'cause it's a long break. It's a very nice break, but it's very long, and it's like, okay, I'm waiting for something to now grab me. But yeah, you fucked up. Oh well, it sounded really nice though. By the way, the track is super groovy, nice and melodic. Just like cruises very nicely. No need to apologize. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to comment from here because I feel like it does need something new, but obviously you've got something new in the original bounce. So yeah, I don't know what to say. It's otherwise it is really, really nice, and I think you could almost get away with not having a new element, but because it's quite a long track, obviously you do need to have that in there. But I like all the little ear candy and all the sound effects and things like that. It's mixed really well. As always, your music is is spot on. So yeah, I'll just try and imagine the bass line. Maybe I'll hum it. What's it like? Wow. But yeah, it is needed, and obviously you put it in there, so I guess we'll never know. You'll have to sign it and release it. Cool. Thank you for sending it in. I'm gonna do a few more. Nors, I think, is next. I can't see. Let me just check my email in case someone sent me. Buy me a coffee. Nobody read my emails. No, yeah. 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Other than that though, man, there's nothing else. Like the track is very well mixed, well produced, very groovy. Melodies are nice, but yeah, it just needs a little bit of jazz at the end, which you've done. So it's probably ready to send off. You sent it again. Shall we let's just listen to it? Wait. Is this the new? No, it's the same. Never mind. All right, cool. So yeah, I think the last one will be Nors. Thank you for the 2 beers. I will drink them wisely. Let's close some shit down. I can't download it. Never mind. Let's go. I mean, I want to say don't worry about someone stealing your things, but there are thieves around. I've had my tracks stolen, but I think it's more if you make them downloadable and stuff like that. Like me and Jules had our tracks stolen, but it's because we had like Patreon where you can just download the project files and things like that. But I wouldn't worry about people stealing your stuff off this stream. I'm not that popular, so you can just, if you want feedback, post. But I'm probably not going to get to it anyway because I'm coming to the end. Oh, yeah, go on. Yeah, sorry, you probably can't hear me. Yeah, you can donate. It's still early. I could do a couple more if you donate big monies. really nice. It reminds me of like piano music. It's just like that nice groove. There's no just like hats and kick and nice piano and stuff like that. I think the only thing I personally didn't enjoy might be just the melody. I can't tell if it's the melody or the sound design of the main lead. Bam 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 blah. Sounds a little bit, I don't know, detuned. I like the call and response you've got going on there, dun, dun, and then the little, like I like the sound of the little follow-up pluck, but there is something about that lead I'm just not enjoying. I think you could start coming in with some additional percussion here in the second half. It's like nice, it's chilled, and I like the percussion and just like kind of the kick and hat combination up until here, but then you maybe elevate it a little bit, so it's like a little clap. Maybe it's not a clap on a typical pattern, maybe it's something like every now and again, but I think it could help to just kind of keep the track alive. Could be like following that pattern, something like that. Oh wait, missed it. Yeah, really nice. Like your production, both. Well, I don't know if it's just you, but the production of you both has come away along. Like it's come a long way. It's more like the melodies. I think before you'd have too many melodies or too many elements at the same time, so it would just be hard to focus on one thing. But in this case, you've got a real nice like call and response going on. Everything's very spaced out. Nothing's too loud, trying to get in your face. You could mix it a little bit bigger. You can see that it's quite dynamic. Not that that's a problem, but it could be a little bit bigger, so you could just like compress things a little bit more, so it feels a bit more full and professional. But yeah, and I think the lead thing, it's just personal taste, so you can pretty much ignore me. It is probably a bit short of a track though, so you probably need to do a second half, or maybe do a bigger bridge. So you do like nearly 3.5, 4 minutes. But yeah, nice work. I can't think of anything else I would say. All right, cool. Let's do the last one then. We'll do Deuce. Deuce. Did you... Where are you? You're pretty high up. People that donated like straight away are going to be pissed. But that's just how it is. Money talks, you know. All right, cool. Last one. Let's give it up for Deuce. Something squelchy about that kick. Straight off the bat, like it sounds nice, but I said this to you before, and we'll work on this. I think we're doing our session tomorrow, whenever we do it. We've got to find a way of like kind of masking the fact that you're just using the Diva initial patch because it's so obvious. I've heard it so many times. It's a nice sound, and I guess like if you're making music for consumers and not for producers, which you should be, then you can completely ignore what I'm saying. But as for me, I can hear that straight away. It's just like, okay, that's the Diva initial patch, and it doesn't sound like you've done anything to it. But yeah, we can go over that. I think it's also a bit short. It could be more like a bit more release. So far, really nice. Enjoying it a lot. Really nice work, man. There's not much. I can't think of anything that I think you could add or change. But everything works really nicely. It's like crescendoing really nicely with everything working together. Potentially, maybe the kick might need. You could probably have a shorter, punchier kick. I think your kick might be a bit like, especially when you've got like a sustained bass. You don't really need, or the bass is like dun, dun, the eighth dotted. But I think there's not much room for like a big subby kick. Not that it's massively subby, but you could just shorten it a little bit. But yeah, the melodies are really nice. Drums are good. Vocals really nice. I guess what you could do is maybe make this bridge a bit bigger and a bit more epic. It kind of just goes back in and not much has happened. But yeah, man, really nice work. Maybe just maybe get a bit creative with some sound design here. That is the only thing I would think to add, and maybe change the kick. But yeah, that's it. Where'd you get the Vox? I'm not sure if Deuce is still around. But yeah, I am done now, guys. I want to go eat and work on some music, making this never happened tune. Yeah, you guys can give me feedback on this. Actually, it's very cheesy. But yeah, thank you everyone who's donated and sent the music in. I really appreciate it.
If I fall in between the beats of your heart, in the space that is empty and feels the most dark, take my hand, pick me up, reignite my stars. When I dream of a light and I need it the most. Blue skies can't be found. I'll hold you through the clouds. Your light is fading out. You've got me beyond the shadow of a cloud. Beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow of a cloud. Beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow.
The lyrics that come in here are complete gibberish. He's not wrote the lyrics yet. It's quite funny.
Feel a sacred song, love. Don't stay, don't stay. You've got off all the fears, but I don't stay, don't stay.
Let's stay. It's me singing.
Blue skies can't be found. I'll hold you through the clouds. Your light is fading out. You've got me beyond the shadow of a cloud. Beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow of a cloud. Beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow, beyond the shadow.
Yeah, I'm really loving it. The singers are this guy called Fagin. He reached out to me for some lessons, and then and his neighbor is the female singer, which is just crazy, and she's absolutely unreal. Like, listen to her tones.
Your light is fading out. You've got me beyond the shadow.
Oh, so nice. But yeah, it's this guy. Oh, you can't see. 1 second. This guy. Yeah, he's the singer. And I think the female singer hasn't actually released anything yet, or maybe she has. I'm not sure. But yeah, I got very lucky. They reached out to me for some music, and they're both absolutely incredible. So it's been a pleasure working with them, and yeah, hopefully get it signed to This Never Happened when it's finished. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you for all the nice comments, and maybe I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.